Hey everyone, this is Robin Pike with Crafty Stamper, and I've been working on the Paper Pumpkin kit, the Farmhouse Florals. That was August for the Paper Pumpkin kit. And if you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it's a monthly subscription, and it comes with 9 cards, 3 of each design, and it comes with the envelopes. And it's just a lot of fun to put together, and it's very simple. It comes with instructions, and I think they really outdid themselves this time with the Farmhouse Florals because it is just very pretty. And also, we got an extra stamp set in the kit this time. Now, that doesn't happen all the time, but it did for this month. And so I just want to go ahead and put these cards together and show you a little bit of what Paper Pumpkin is about in case you're not familiar with it. And then if you've got any questions, you can always send me an email at robin@craftystamper.com. And I can answer any questions you have about Paper Pumpkin. And, you may want to sign up and give it a try and see if you like it. And if you don't, then you could always cancel. It's very simple to do, so you don't have to worry about that. But anyway, and that's how I got started. I saw a Paper Pumpkin that I liked, and it's usually all the fall. When fall comes around, I want to get everything. And so I think that's probably when I started subscribing, was in the fall. And anyway, and then you just keep on going because then the next one you get, it's a Christmas one, and then, it just keeps on for each month. And so anyway, and then before you know it, you've been in it forever, and you've been subscribing to Paper Pumpkin for months. So, but anyway, let's just go ahead and let's get started, and let's look at our the first one that we're going to put together, the card that we're going to put together. And this is what it looks like here. And I think that's very pretty. I think it looks good just like it is. But we're going to do a few things to it and kind of spice it up a little bit. And we're just going to add a 3D effect to it. So we're going to put those on top of everything. And then here we're just going to add these little dots to it. And I'm going to go ahead and see what I'm going to do. I think I'll go ahead and I'll just put this over it because I don't want it to pick up. Okay. And we've got that done here. And that's all we had to do to that part was just to stamp that. And then let's see. I'm going to go ahead and give it a good crease. And then on this tag here, we're going to put for you on it. And I'm going to turn it this way because I want to, I will be putting this up on the purse, and I'll be putting my linen thread here. So I want it to turn this way. And I'm going to get the Secret Sea because that's the color that we're using this month in Paper Pumpkin. Okay, we got that done. And if you don't know about Paper Pumpkin, it does come with a stamping spot for the color that you're going to be using with the kit. But I just got my big pad out, but it does come with a stamping spot. Okay, so here we're just going to cut us some thread and put it around this. And I'm just going to tie this around. I'm not going to create a bow. Now, you could create a bow if you wanted to. That's totally up to you. But I'm just going to tie it off, and that's going to be good enough for me. Okay. And then I'm just going to give it a cut there. And then put that aside. And then on the inside of it, we are going to be stamping these flowers that are right here. And we're just going to ink them up. I've got some colors on here. Okay. And then we're just going to put these at the top. And then we're going to do another one and put it at the bottom. Or not at the bottom, but underneath it. Okay. And then from here, clean this off good. I've got my sentiment on this side of the block. And I'm just going to stamp it on the inside. And it said, good friends are hard to find, and so glad we found each other. Okay. I'm just going to stamp that down. Okay. And so that's the inside of it. And so the outside, we're going to go ahead and put this up on dimensionals. I'm going to close this because I don't trust myself. And we'll just go ahead and give us a few dimensionals. Okay. And then we're going to need some dimensionals on these pieces. So I might as well go ahead and get them going. And flip all the flowers over. Now this comes together so cute. Like I said, I just really do like this one. I think they did a great job. And I'm excited about next month's too, because it's going to have some fall stuff in it. And I'm all about fall and Christmas. So I'm super excited about it. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to cut some of these in half. And we're just going to stick them right here on this handle. And this one right here. I think that'll be plenty. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get these taken off, the backings. Okay. And then we're just going to put it on top here. Let's see, I may need to lift that just a tad bit more. There, that's good. All right, and then we're going to take these off. Put our little handle on. Okay. And we've got that. And let's go ahead. We'll put this up on some dimensionals here. Let's see. I think I need them over toward the thread a little bit more because this part, the end part here, is going to be hanging off the purse. So we won't need one there for you. Okay. Okay, so now we're just going to, let's see, we're going to put this on here. And this one's just going to go right over here and set up on top. And that gives it that 3D look. And then these here, they're the little yellow ones, and they're going to go up here on this. So we're just going to pop them up there. And this one, we're going to take these off. And we're going to pop these right here. And then it's going to go across our little purse. And I'm going to cut these twigs some more. I don't want them to be that long because I want to see the flowers. Okay. And let's see. Let me look at the picture and make sure that everything's done. Yeah. So this is the picture here. And this is the final card. And then here's our envelope. Isn't that pretty? I think that is just so nice. Be great to give someone. And then the inside. So I'm very happy with that. Okay, so our next one is going to be, let's see what I've got in the folder here or in the envelope. Okay, so it's going to be the typewriter. And you look so cute. And it's going to be done the same way. We're just going to add our pieces to it. And then on this one, we're going to put just a note. So I need to change out this stamp set here and get the one that says just a note. Let's see, just a note right here. Okay. And then on this one, we're going to take this little piece of paper and we're going to put just a note on it. And I think this just comes out so clear. I don't know if you can see. It really doesn't look clear at all when you're looking through my the camera lens. But anyway, it's very clear. Wish I could get that to focus good. There it goes. Well, for a second, you got to see how clear it is. Let me try it again. There it is. It's just so clear. Okay, so let's see. And then I'm going to need to do these little things here. I'm not sure what they'd be called, but anyway, we're going to put these over to the side here. And then we're going to do it over to this side. Okay. Let's see, and then we're going to pop up the typewriter. And then this is going to go, it's going to set inside. There's a little slit here. And so we're just going to set that down inside. And so we're just going to go ahead and get our dimensionals. And I'm going to put the dimensionals right there on the edge of that paper so it'll hold it in. And then we just put, here's some, put some down at the bottom. And then we'll put some up here on this piece. And then that's just going to sit right over that. Need to push those dimensionals down. Tell you what, these little ones are, they're hard to deal with when you've got fatter fingers. Okay, let's see. And that's good there. And then we're going to put some dimensionals on these pieces here. I just can't believe how quick these come together. And they're just, like I said, I love them. So we're just going to take this off. And I love the way they do the 3D. I mean, that just, you know, adds to it. And just gives it a little something extra, makes all of that just pop. Okay. Then here, we're just going to set this one in here and put it right there. And it looks like this flower is going to actually sit on top of it. There we go. Okay, so let's see what we're going to be putting on the inside. The inside of this one. Let's see, did we put, yeah, we put just a note on there, and then we're going to use the flowers again. So we'll be using these flowers here, and I can take this one off. Okay, so we're going to stamp up the flowers here. And this Secret Sea is such a rich color. Okay, and then let's see, I'm going to wipe this off. And then our next thing is to say thank you. So just a note to say thank you. To say thank you. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this one off. We'll take that off and we'll put it right here. And I think I'm just going to, let's see, I'm going to take this and I'm going to try to line it up here. And then I'm going to put the thank you on here. Let's see if I can stamp both of these at the same time. Oops. Looks like I could have brought it down just a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. Better, I could have spread these out further, but I think if I would have brought that down a little bit more, then that would have been fine. But it's still good. We know what it says. Okay, so then we're just gonna fold this over here, and we'll get our bone folder, give it a good crease. And then just like that, this card is done. And then here is our pretty envelope to go with it. So just a note to say thank you. All right, so that's 2 cards that we've got done in such a quick amount of time. And they're just so nice. Let's see. A little piece in here. And this has got the windowsill with all the pretty flowers on it. And this is just a blank card here. And so, let's see. We're just going to take it and we're going to put thank you on this. And so I'm going to take, I'm going to wipe this off. I'm going to make that one over to the side. And then we're just going to put thank you right here. Okay. So we got that done. Let's see. I'm going to look and see what goes on the inside of it. Let's see. Here we go. On the inside of it, it says you are loved. Let's take this. I'm going to go ahead and do the inside. And then it says you are loved. Let's see where the you are loved. Here it is. All right, I'm going to take this and just wipe it off here. Then I'll give these a good clean later. And then we're just going to pop this up on our block. Okay. I think we can close this up now. Okay. All right. So now we should be able to fold this over. Give it a good crease. And you won't believe what I did. I did it this way instead of up and down. Okay. Well, we're just going to go with it. You know what not to do now, don't you? Okay. So, wasn't even thinking about it. All right. So, we're just going to pop this up here. And I can change this out later. It's so easy to do. And when I had my card like this, it just looked like the way it needed to go. All right. Just get all of our backings off of these dimensionals. And then we're just going to like that right there. And then we're going to, oops, forgot something. Okay. We need to put our little dots here on it. I don't know what they're called, but whatever these are, we got to put these on here. Forgot about this. And we're just going to stamp here, and over here, and then here, and there. Now we can put that kind of. You wouldn't have to put that on there, but it does give it something cute, I think. I think it looks really good. And you don't have to go by their directions. You could put this card together any way you want to. I thought it was cute the way they had it, so I didn't change anything with it. Now, something I usually do on my cards, and let me take this one off because I don't need it. Something that I usually do on my cards is I put an extra sheet in inside it, and that way it keeps it from being flimsy. In which this is a pretty good cardstock here, but I still like to give that where it's just a little bit more sturdy. So all right, so that one's finished. So here I'm going to bring this one out because this is the correct way, and so you can see I put my little piece in here. But that's the finished card here, and here's our envelope. I'm going to move all of this out of the way. And y'all, if you ever think about Paper Pumpkin, go to my store, craftyscapper.com, and I do have a link there where you can shop, and you could subscribe to the Paper Pumpkin, and it's very simple to do. But if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'd be happy to help you. So let's get this out again. This one. And this one. So aren't those pretty? I just love them. Well, I sure do appreciate you hanging out with me today, and I hope you have a great start to your week. And I hope you'll like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would appreciate it. I'm trying to grow it, and so I would appreciate you subscribing to it and share it with your friends if you like this. If you like this card, share it with your friends. I would appreciate that so much. Well, all right, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk with you soon. Bye.